Hi everyone, welcome to your new single dumbbell workout series suitable for everyone, particularly if you're over the age of 40 and you want safe and sensible, effective strength training. Today I'm using 3 different dumbbells, 50 pounds for my heavy, 30 pounds for my medium, and 18 pounds for my light dumbbell. Can I ask you to comment and let me know what weights you're using for your workout? This will help me better prepare workouts for all of you guys in future. Now, let's get started with today's workout. This is literally a Romanian deadlift with a twist. How much is the perfect twist? You can see the opposite head of my dumbbell is reaching towards my toe. So if you can mimic the same thing, you'll get the perfect twist. Make sure your knees remain soft straight and work with that big hinge of hips because that's where the motion is. On your way up, make sure you're flexing everything in your posterior. For the second exercise, we'll do traditional Romanian deadlifts with a single dumbbell. So this time we're landing straight in the middle. As you come up, squeeze your glutes and pull your shoulders back. Focus on keeping your back flat throughout the whole exercise. This exercise is a goblet squat. I'm holding onto the top head of the dumbbell and I'm squeezing the bottom head with my forearms. The dumbbell's rested against my chest, so the weight is remaining as vertical against my body as I can keep it. My feet are at shoulder width, my toes are pointing forward, and my knees are dropping above my feet, so there's no swinging in and out as far as your knees are concerned. For the second exercise, we're doing some sumo squats. So this time your legs are wide and your toes are pointing out at 45 degrees. Again, drop down with good range of motion, and then come up clenching your glutes and squeezing your posterior. This exercise is a single side Romanian deadlift. The focus here is on the hinge of your hips, making sure your knees remain soft and making sure your back remains flat. So you've got to lift your butt, keep your tailbone pushing out marginally, and make sure that you're feeling that stretch in your hamstring on your way down. Flex and clench your glutes on the way up. And pulling your shoulders back will ensure that you engage not just your hamstrings and your glutes, but your back as well. Your feet should be at shoulder width and your toes should be pointing forward. Let's not do duck feet and point your toes out. This exercise is a single arm squat. I'm doing it with parallel feet at shoulder width, making sure my knees remain above my feet, making sure I'm dropping my bum down with good range of motion, and coming up, really squeezing the lower vastus heads in my quadriceps, and then squeezing my glutes at the top of the exercise as well. The best way to hold the dumbbell is make sure one of the heads is resting on your shoulders so that it's keeping the weight directly above you, and then it's assisting you with holding the dumbbell as well. Slow, steady, controlled motion, both on the way down and the way up.
In this moment I can feel it, that my life keeps flashing by. This emotion creates the notion that there's nothing left to hide. And this time I get this feeling that there's no one left behind. Our time has come to notice that we crossed the last divide. You and me tonight, sing out like a choir, choir, shout it to the sky until our hearts catch fire, fire. You and me tonight, shout it to the sky. And I'm waiting for this moment that everybody dares to sing. And at least I do believe that we aspire to higher things. Oh, this time I really feel ya, and I know when we unite that the time has come to heal ya and to cross the last divide. Tonight, sing out like a choir, choir, shout it to the sky until our hearts catch fire, fire. You and me tonight, shout it to the sky. Together we are one.
This is a single dumbbell sumo deadlift. So we're starting with our legs nice and wide and our toes are pointing out 45 degrees. The focus should be on the hinge of your hips. So your torso should be going from vertical to horizontal, dropping the dumbbell at the center of your body. Clench with your glutes and work your way up, squeezing everything in your posterior. You should be feeling this in your gluteus medius, which is the outside of your glutes, as well as the outside of your thighs. Little bit of bend in the knees is okay, but let's try not to emphasize too much. Let's try not to squat with it.
Don't know what you want, I need to know. Don't pick up the phone when I try to call. Tell me what is wrong, oh, what is right? What is right? 'Cause now it's too late, no, too late. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. What is right? 'Cause now it's too late. No, 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 too late. No, 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 too late. No, 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 too late. No, no, now it's too late. No, 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 too late. No, 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 too late. No, 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 too late. No, no, now it's too late. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. I can see the shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new. There's no going back for you and I. 'Cause now it's too late. No, 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 too late. No, 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 too late. No, 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 too late. No, no, now it's too late. No, 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 too late. No, 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 too late. No, 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 too late. No, no, now it's too late. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. Now it's too late.
This exercise is a leaning side squat. So I'm leaning forward, hinging with my hip the same way you would with a deadlift, except that I'm squatting to one side. You can see the opposite leg remains nice and straight. Now guys, make sure that you keep your toes pointing forward. If your toes start to V out and lose their position, then this exercise will no longer be effective. Drop your dumbbell down as though you're trying to land on your foot, and then come back to the center with both of your knees straight. The opposite knee should remain straight throughout the whole exercise, so you may have the tendency to bend it to make it easier for yourself. Make sure you don't do that.
Let's get it now. looking for. Let's get it now. I'm so up, I could be a pilot, be a pilot, be a pilot. I'm so up, I could be a pilot, beat. Let's get it now.
Start this combination with a weighted glutes bridge. Your feet should be at shoulder width. Your toes should be pointing in the same direction. And when you come up to the top of the glutes bridge, you should have minimum straight line from your knee to your shoulder. So there should be ample elevation of your hips. Make sure your elbows are not grounded because we don't want to push off the floor with anything other than your glutes and your erectors in your lower back. For the second exercise, we'll hit some pulses at the top of the glutes bridge. This is a fantastic way of keeping the flexion going throughout the whole set. Keep those pulses nice and high, and you're remaining in the top quarter of this exercise only. This is a single dumbbell thruster. So I'm starting with a traditional single dumbbell squat with my feet parallel at shoulder width. And when I get into my standing position, I'm hitting a shoulder press at the top. This is one of the most compound exercises you can do with a dumbbell. It's fantastic for working just about all of the muscles in your body. And if your goal is to burn calories, then you really can't go wrong with this exercise. The main thing I want you guys to watch out for is keep your back straight. There's a lot of ways where you could ruin the exercise by having your back out of position. So make sure you're not slouching and make sure that you're not swinging back and forth either. This exercise is a single leg deadlift. I'm demonstrating from the side so that you guys can see my back is remaining as straight as I can keep it. There's not a whole lot of movement in my knees. I'm focused on hinging forward 90 degrees and then squeezing my glutes and getting back into that upright position. So if you're doing this correctly, all of your weight is on your front leg and that's the glutes that's doing all the work. The back leg is purely there for a little bit of support and some glute flexion at the top of the exercise. That's all. When you get upright, and make sure you squeeze everything. This is a fantastic posterior exercise. Now, I won't lie, this is a difficult superset. We're hitting some squat pulses for the first exercise. So you've got to make sure that your feet are parallel at shoulder width. Make sure you're not slouching and that your back's remaining straight. And we're focusing on the pulses at the bottom of this exercise. The second one in this superset is some sumo pulses. So we'll change our foot position into a sumo squat, keeping the feet wide, keeping the toes at 45 degrees, and still working on those pulses at the bottom of the exercise. Keep looking in front of you to keep your neck aligned with your upper body posture, and make sure that you're not slouching as far as your back's concerned. This exercise is a weighted split squat. It's actually a lot like doing a lunge, except your feet are not moving out of position. Using your dumbbell on the opposite side is a great idea because it's going to help you with balance and it's going to weigh you down at the center of your body where you want it. Make sure you keep your split fairly long. You want to try and keep your front shin bone as vertical as you can. Looking at the demonstration, I should have kept the right side slightly longer than what I have. Keep it nice and lengthy and keep your weight at the center of your body. I think I've done a better job with my left leg on this one. Keep looking forward to keep your neck aligned with your upper body. This exercise is a weighted donkey kick from a 3 points position in that hinge, making sure that you've got your weight evenly spread between your support leg and your two arms. Flex your foot and make sure that you're locking your heel in so that you're not dropping the dumbbell during this exercise. It's kind of the opposite to a fire hydrant in that rather than your knees pushing out, it's pushing back. And we're still going for 90 degrees flexion at the hips, in particular at the glutes for this one. And looking for a straight line from your knee all the way to your shoulders when you're at the top of the exercise in that horizontal body line.
Don't all the time, I'm letting go. I wanna find someone to love. I feel alive, I think you know. We're getting down, we're getting low. We're getting down, we're getting low. We're getting down, we're getting low. Don't all the time, I'm letting go. I wanna find someone to love. I feel alive, I think you know. We're getting down, we're getting low. We're getting down, we're getting low. We're getting down, we're getting low. Party all night, going to the dark skies. I'll party all night, I'll party all night, I'll party all night. Give me one more dose and I'll party all Don't all the time, I'm letting go. I wanna find someone to love. I feel alive, I think you know. We're getting down, we're getting low. Don't all the time, I'm letting go. I wanna find someone to love. I feel alive, I think you know. We're getting down, we're getting low. We're getting down, we're getting low. We're getting low. Don't all the time, I'm letting go. I wanna find someone to love. I feel alive, I think you know. We're getting down, we're getting low. We're getting down, we're getting low.
This exercise is a seated calves raise. I'm using a dumbbell, or you could use any elevated surface of your choice, underneath my foot to increase the range of motion. Now I've got a heavy dumbbell above my knee, and this will help me create some resistance. Look for good range of motion all the way down and all the way up. You can push down on the dumbbell with your hands for some additional resistance as well. The main thing here is that the ball of your foot is what's above your elevated surface. The heel needs to remain free so that it can flex and it can stretch with as much range as you've got. This exercise is a split pulse, but you can see the way I'm doing it. It's much like a Bulgarian lunge where I've got my back foot elevated by using my dumbbell, and I'm focused on hitting those pulses at the bottom of the exercise. Your weight remains on your front foot, and you want to keep looking in front of you so that your neck remains aligned with your upper body. Keep your back nice and straight and try not to lean forward too much. It's a tough exercise. Don't be too disappointed if you can't get through the whole set.
I know I'm in your head, but she's laying in your bed. I bet you wish you're out there instead. I know I'm in your head. I could go all night long, singing to every song. I know you love it when I work it. I could go all night long, singing to every song. I know you love it when I work it. I know I'm in your head. I know I'm in your head, but she's laying in your bed. I bet you wish you're out there instead. I know I'm in your head. 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 I could go all night long, singing to every song. I know you love it when I work it. I could go all night long, singing to every song. I know you love it when I work it. I know I'm in your head. I know I'm in your head, but she's laying in your bed. I bet you wish you're out there instead. I know I'm in your head. I know I'm in your head. I know I'm in your head. I know I'm in your head, but she's laying in your bed. I bet you wish I was there instead.
This exercise is a weighted hip thruster. You can do this as a glutes bridge if you don't have a bench at your disposal, but if you do, then mimic exactly what I'm doing. The top of the exercise should be a horizontal line from your knee all the way to your shoulder. At the bottom of the exercise, make sure you're looking forward in front of you, and at the top of the exercise, make sure you're looking at the ceiling. This will keep your neck aligned with your upper body during the exercise. The second exercise is a crucifix. It's unweighted, but your knees are straight this time. You're gonna feel this a little bit further up your back, but you're gonna continue to get the flexion in your hamstrings and in your glutes as well. This is a weighted fire hydrant, and we're doing it from 3 points position, leaning forward, making sure that you've got your weight evenly spread between your arms and your support leg. The knee is rotating at the hips and moving to the side only, and we're aiming for at least 90 degrees of motion there. Flexing your foot and locking your heels back towards your butt and then maintaining it throughout your exercise will prevent you from dropping the dumbbell. The only other tip I've got for you for this one is make sure that your back remains nice and flat. This is a single leg hips thrust. You don't need any weights for this one. Your own body weight is plenty. Elevate all the way up until you've got a straight line from your foot all the way to your shoulder. So let's look for a complete horizontal body line. And make sure when you drop down, you're looking in front of you. And when you work your way up, look at the ceiling. It's very important to keep your neck aligned with your body for this exercise. Drive your hips as high as they'll go. And as long as you finish with your knee at a right angle, then there's not too much knee flexion, so it should be pretty comfortable on your knees as well. This is a weighted side leg raise from that lying position. You can see I've got my opposite elbow underneath me for support, and I'm using the dumbbell to create some extra weight on my active leg. Now, the most important thing with this exercise is to keep your knees straight and to keep your toe pointing forward. If your toes start to push up, then your hips out of position. So I want you to look at your toes for a second and make sure that you're doing this correctly. Prevent your torso from moving, so that needs to remain nice and static, and get as much range of motion as you can, as long as you remain comfortable with the dumbbell resting against your thigh.
Say so, I can't say no. Baby, can you just stay another night? Keep you close, don't go home. Baby, can you just stay another night? If you say so, I can't say no. Baby, can you just stay another night? Keep you close, don't go home. Baby, can you just stay another night? Too many nights spent lonely in this bed. You're all I want. To keep me warm, wish you were here instead. I'm all alone. If you say so, I can't say no. Baby, can you just stay another night? Keep you close, don't go home. Baby, can you just stay another night?
Ball of foot squats. Now, this is going to really test your balance. We'll elevate and put our weight only on the ball of our feet throughout the entire set. I'm doing this squat with my feet parallel at shoulder width, working as far down as I can and then elevating all the way up, finishing with my knees soft. Your calves will remain active throughout the whole set. For the second exercise, we're going into some plie or some ballet calves raises. So this involves keeping your heels together and making sure that your toes are pointing out at 45 degrees. Look for good controlled motion, both on the way up and the way down. Sumo calves raise, or prance if you like. We're doing this one side at a time, so start in the low position of a sumo squat with your feet wide and your toes pointing out at 45 degrees, and then start working the calves raises one side only per set. The trick is not to allow your body to make any height adjustment. So as your heel lifts off the ground, your height doesn't change, it remains static. It looks like a pure calves exercise, but it's not. There's lots of flexion in your glutes and in your quads as well. So it's a fantastic general legs exercise to do. Well done for getting through today's single dumbbell workout. I trust you enjoyed the process and you're pumped and looking forward to the next workout in this series. Now's a great time to cool down with some static stretching. I've left a link at the end of this video for you to cool down and stretch with our physio Daphne. If you haven't already, please remember to comment and let me know what weights you use during your workout. The information you provide will help me understand you and prepare workouts for future. Finally, I want to thank you guys for supporting my work with all the wonderful, inspiring comments and feedback. Thanks again, guys, and see you for another workout really soon.